Right, welcome ladies and gents. Interesting turn of events. It sounded like Ncuti Gatwa and Millie Gibson may be exiting Doctor Who, based on things they've said. It doesn't sound like they're in it for the long haul, which is quite surprising. I'm not going to lie. Quite surprised for a few reasons, quite frankly. I mean, one, because they've only just started. Secondly, you know, if Russell T Davies was anything to go by, you'd think this guy was the second coming of Jesus. So, yeah, I am a bit surprised. But before we get started, what do you guys think? Let me know down below. If they were to leave, would that be a surprise or not? And then I'll get into why it sounds like they're leaving. So hit subscribe if you're new here, folks. Turn the bell notifications on. Bit more chilled here on Sundays. So, a bit more chilled. Bit of a chilled video. So, recent interviews, and it is literally all interviews, as it suggests that they're looking to end after 2025. I mean, that's crazy. They've only released one episode, which, coincidentally, the updated figures have still not been released. Isn't that odd? Don't you think? I think so. So, one episode has been released. Ncuti Gatwa and Millie Gibson does sound like they're going to be exiting the series. So, the pair are currently filming a second season, which is going to be released in 2025. But everything they're saying seems to indicate that they're done after their second season. And it's from the horse's mouth. It's not... This isn't... You know, it's speculative based on what they're saying. But what they're saying seems pretty cut and dry. So... It is interesting, and this is what the article notes, but it's important to note. The Christmas special itself had the worst ratings for any Christmas special in the series. Whenever I say this, loads of people like to jump into the defense of this show and go, yeah, but it was still the most watched thing that day. What? What? What are you on about? The population's massive by comparison. Now, it's significantly less than it's ever been, ever? Really? No, come on. Anyway. But they still not released the updated ratings for that, by the way. Still not. But anyway, so... Well, let's get into actually what's said, shall we? Let's just do that. So, regarding the potential departure of Ncuti Gatwa and Millie Gibson, the speculation arises from Doctor Who TV site, which offers their future after 25 looks doubtful. As noted, all the recent Doctors have made it through at least 3 seasons, except for Christopher Eccleston. So, Ncuti and Millie could be done only after 2 seasons. It's pointed out that Ncuti Gatwa spoke with Rolling Stone UK in early 2023 and expressed a desire to return to theatre. Not really something you say when you're literally in the middle of filming something, basically. So theatre kept me warm and it held me all night, even if I was broke, but I'm planning on getting back to it in 2024 after I finish season 2 of Doctor Who. So what? So that could be. Well, I'm just going to get into it, take a break. Get into it in 2024, then take a break, I guess, and then film stuff in. Well, when? What? 2025? When are you going to film? When are you going to have time to film stuff? Now, when are you going to have the chance to film it if you're doing theatre? You're going to struggle. And he also said this. So he spoke with Radio Times last month. And said he has no idea what he's doing after filming Doctor Who Season 2. Which does sound like that means he's only signed on for 2 seasons, which is a real bad thing from, the BBC and Doctor Who's perspective. So there's no idea, no plan. I just know that I'm loving it and my love for it's growing. So that's the good part. I'm loving it, my love for it's growing. That's good. Cool. Sure. Good for you, man. It's good to wake up and do something that you do that you love every day. I no sarcasm. That's great. But a bit weird that you've got no idea and no plan. You think the BBC would. But then Millie Gibson has openly stated she's going to audition for other roles. Like, these are not the words of people that are like, yeah, I'm massively into this, you know? I think now that the strike's over, I'll probably be auditioning again for parts and seeing what's out there. Why? Why, if you're playing your dream role? What? So Gibson continues mention of change, wanting to play a different role than she's currently playing, and being excited for what's to come. She says, every year has seen such change for me, it's hard to think what might come next. I'd like to play a villain. If not that, I think I'm really intrigued by biopic roles that you really need to research. I think that would be a great challenge. I don't know. I'm just excited to see what's to come. Now, again, FYI, I don't think any of that's bad. Like, if you're an actor, I think it's great for you to want to get out there and express and hone your craft, right? Work on your art. I'm not doubting that. But I am just very surprised that you've got these two... Well, I mean, they're leading Doctor Who with the biggest budget it's ever had. And it sounds like they're done. Now, let me just go into tinfoil hat territory briefly, okay? Do you remember? Probably not, because no one fucking watched it. But the episode where Ncuti Gatwa appeared, David Tennant's Doctor is still around. And it did seem weird that they were just putting him in someone's shed to live. To me, it sounds like they're going to bring him back. To me, it sounds like Ncuti Gatwa's in it for 2 seasons. And then they're going to bring David Tennant's Doctor back. That's what it sounds like to me. It did seem odd that they were going to do that. So, yeah. This is not the straight-up confidence from actors that we normally get. You know, and again, like I said, they're leading Doctor Who with the biggest... I mean, it is arguably the worst it's ever been, but the biggest budget it's ever had. Thanks to fucking Disney involvement. But it does sound like they're looking to leave. Look, sounds like they're done. After season 2, they're done. But what do you guys think? Because to me, it seems pretty cut and dry. It does sound like Ncuti's like enjoying it, and yeah, good for you, man. Like, if you're enjoying it, good for you. I'm not gonna hate on you for that, and I'm not gonna hate on the companion actress Millie Gibson for wanting to get out there and do other things. Absolutely not that either. I think those things are great. I think they're starring in shit things and they're probably a bit dumb, but still, good for them. But what do you guys think? Let me know down below. Cheers, guys. Take care. Bye-bye now.